let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
All right, last one is the Stevens Model 311. Side by side, 16 gauge. I wanted to take a moment and show off my side-by-side shotguns that I have. They're nothing fancy by any means. I grew up shooting a side-by-side, which is this one right here. And this is a Fox. I don't know if that'll show up right there, which is it's a Stevens Fox. There's the image of the Fox on the case coloring box it has. It's a 20 gauge 3-inch chamber, Model B. And the thing with this is a 7V and that's a 20V. When you look those up, they'll tell you what the chokes are, and I know one of them is full, and I don't know what they are. I can't remember. I've looked them up before, but I cannot remember now. And then starting down here, this one, the finish is pretty much gone off of this, and the reason why is I have pretty much abused this gun. I bought it used at a store, used it on the dove field many years, and that's why this has been dipped in camo. It was real shiny, and this is a Stoger, by the way. And as I said, all the finish on this wood is gone because this has literally been at the bottom of a swamp before while duck hunting. And I don't know if the name will show up on the barrel. I don't think it will, but it is a Stoger, and it's not, I think it's a Stoger Upland, maybe. It's not a coach gun. It's too long to be a coach gun. But anyway, this is a 12 gauge that I've used and used and used. I probably need to clean it up one day and fix that stock back. I put this little tape on here because when I'm shooting the high powered loads, that trigger guard busts my knuckle right there. So I put a little bit of tape on there to try and cushion it. Now the next one up here is also a Stoger, and this is an Uplander 20 gauge 3-inch chamber, and it has screw-in chokes, and this one is just a really nice gun, and my friend found that at a local store used, and he told me about it, and I went down there and got it, and it was actually pretty cheap. But for a Stoger, the thing looks really good, in my opinion. It is a very nice, well-made gun. And the last one here on top is a Stevens as well, and that one is a 16 gauge. And there's nothing fancy about it. It does have case coloring here. And it's a little banged up, but overall it's a nice gun. It's a 2 3/4 inch chamber, 16 gauge, and again, it's got the size of the what do you call it, the choke on here. I don't know what they are on this 16. But that's it. I'll even shoot all of them. But the thing that gave me the idea for this is another fella did a review. I think I don't want to say the name and get it wrong. I'll put it in the remarks or have it scroll up through here what his channel name is. But he did one on one of these Stephen Fox. It looked identical to this one right here that he'd got, but it was a 12 gauge. And this one, of course, is a 20. And all this, this right here, this marking, that's from me, because I carried, when I was from about age 12 on, I carried this shotgun everywhere in the woods. I even shot a deer with this using buckshot. That was a long time ago, back in the 80s, early 80s. So that's my side-by-sides. I'm going to shoot them. I got some tin cans set up right out here. And each can will receive a shot from each shotgun. And we've got one more can that needs to be put out there. It's hanging on a branch drying. We painted them white so that they could be seen. Trying to see if this will focus, but this is the Stevens 16 gauge. It looks like it's a model 311. I can't see it.
Series H. Go ahead and put it there. Maybe it'll focus. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of got a glare. Anyway, it's a Stevens model 311 Series H. And what I like about it, again, is the box has the case coloring, case hardening, whatever you call that. And all of these, by the way, I forgot to mention, are double triggered, and they have extractors, not ejectors. So that's it.
Okay.
All right, the first gun up, I'm going to shoot my old Stoger that doesn't have much of a finish on the wood, and it's got the dipped barrels. I'm going to shoot that can on the left, and we'll just see what we can do. It's been a long time since I've shot this shotgun. I don't know if I got it on the second shot or not. All right, next up is the Savage Arms Fox Model B. I may have called that a Stevens Fox, and I was wrong about that. It's a Savage Arms Corporation Fox Model B. And a little bit more about this shotgun is that my father bought this brand new, and we both used it, and he liked to use it for rabbit hunting. But anyway, enough of that. I'm going to shoot this can on the far left. And it's been a very long time since I've shot this shotgun. Well, that one didn't fly as well. I shot a little low. We'll have to shoot that one again. All right, second attempt with the Fox Savage Model B.
Yep.
Next up is the Stoger Uplander 20 gauge with the screw-in chokes. And I was just mentioning, I don't recall shooting this. I'm sure I have, but I don't recall when I shot it last. So let's see what I can do with it. All right, Last 2 rounds, I'm just going to shoot at one of the cans that's further out down there.
Okay.
All right, I found these old shells in my stash. This one is 1 1/4. These are 16 gauge, by the way. This is 1 1/4 ounce, a number 4, and this is a number 8. And that's the same. It looks like 3. I don't know. I can't read it. Now it says 2 1/4 or something like that. 1 1/8. 8 load. And this is a Sears. And this one's a Remington Express clean bore. Extra long range. So I'm going to shoot the number 4. I got to remember which barrel goes off first. Then I'll follow up with the 8. All right, last one is the Stevens Model 311. Side by side, 16 gauge. All right, 16 gauge, second shot at that paint can right there. Well, that tried to get away.